Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I know, it seems like I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, but I swear. Next! I will learn how to do things better. Also, I think I need to do better with my voice. Again, Mazar, how many times do you have to act like my headcanons have any credibility? They're headcanons for a reason. And also, I don't even know if they're right. You know, maybe you don't like Twitter. Maybe you hate it. Or maybe you just hate the fact that I keep calling it Twitter because it's now called X. Oh. Oh, right. It's called X. I forgot. Well, you know, it's a recent change, really. I don't have to call it X just because Elon said so. He doesn't even care that I exist. He doesn't care that I exist. To be fair, he doesn't know I exist, but he doesn't care that I exist sounds more accurate. Why? Well, because if that changed, it would still be true that he doesn't give a damn. Alright, so Mazar is back. You know, to be honest, there are a lot of people that think he's just going to be at the top 10 of the tournament, and I'm just like, really? Are you sure? There's no room for Kite to be at the top somewhere? Isn't there room for 2 Galaxy Eyes users? Mazar is about to just destroy me for saying that. Well, I do have some bias in this regard, considering he just used Dark Hole. Maybe I should put the other Yubels on this deck. Just to fuck with people, I guess. But that's definitely not a good idea. Because I would probably brick. And trust me, if I go with this idea, I will lose faster than Mazar can Z-summon. I know how to make my deck have more cards in it than it really needs. I'm so good at doing this that whenever I deck out, I'm just like, wait, what? How did this happen? And because I don't really seem like the kind of person that would deck out unless it's someone's strategy. But in Rush Duels, I have done that, and it wasn't the main strategy. Now, there was a time in Ranked where I did deck out, and it was part of my opponent's strategy. I tried to win before I decked out, and I failed. You may be like, wow, you lost. Guys, listen, I wasn't able to attack. I believe I was still using Evil Heroes at the time. Although I'm definitely going back to that archetype at some point. Don't worry about that. No one was worried. No one even asked. I'm sure more people are wondering when I'm going to finally start playing as someone else. Dude, Mazar forced me to. Yeah, and Mazar would just like to remind me that I lost against him a good number of times during his raid event. Shut up. I know it's true, but shut up. Although you can't really talk to me, can you? Well, I can certainly put words in your mouth, and then you can act like they mean something. Because sometimes that's how the RNG works. When did I say you could come back? I never said that. Just because I'm like, oh, there's room for 2 Galaxy Eyes users, right? You know what? Maybe I don't want there to be room for 2. Maybe I would rather Mazar dominated the entire finals. You know, just to screw you over. You may be wondering if I have something against Kite. No, I don't. You may be wondering why it's so easy to think this then. There is no reason. I just have a preference for Mazar. You may be wondering why. Don't ask. Don't ask me weird questions. I've already been like, the dark side often looks cooler. I've already said that, though I don't believe I've uploaded that video. Alright, now you know you can destroy my set card. But guess what? You didn't need to use Swords of Revealing Light to learn that. Because you already knew. You know why? Because you know what you're playing. And you know that if I put a card face down, and that means you can destroy it, right? Well, you know what? You can also destroy all kinds of things on my side of the field because you do it all the time. You know who should be destroying things here? Me. I should be the one getting wins, not you. Not Mazar either, but, you know, I like him more. There's definitely a trend when it comes to my preferences. You may be wondering what the trend is. It's facial markings. You may be like, then what is your deal? What kind of... Listen, the dark side looks cooler, and I definitely dominate this opinion. How do you dominate opinions? I don't understand anything that whatever, we're moving on. Okay, Kite, listen. I've got some opinions that you don't like. I know, because trust me, you've got opinions of your own. I hate your guts. Not really, but you do get on my nerves sometimes. And you don't even have the personality for that. You'd think I'd be saying, you might stop getting on my nerves. But Yuma does occasionally get on my nerves. You know, when he shows up as an opponent sometimes. And then destroys me. And then I'm just like, stop getting on my nerves. But, hold on, can I do this, please? Is this how it works, or is he still able to use that as a disease material? I just want to know for science. Even though this isn't scientific. Oh god, no. You know, Kite could just use Mazar's monster too. I mean, I did it during Mazar's event. I just stole his monster and used it for my... Okay, I'm starting to think maybe I should put an Xyz monster in this deck. And that's a problem. Now listen, Kite. You may be looking at me like, bro, you're dumb. Okay, say whatever, player. I'm just saying you've already won this, so what... Okay, that was stupid. But there's no intelligent way to win this because I've already lost. And it's not even my fault, and dear God, how did I forget that I... You know what? You know what? Just finish, please. Just finish this duel. Finish this duel or I'll kill you, okay? I'll send you back to the moon. You won't have oxygen this time. Not even a limited amount. You'll just be there without any oxygen, period. I don't actually have anything against Kite. I may have You'll pay for your crimes. You don't know my crimes? You aren't there to see them. Wait, what? I don't have any crimes. What are you talking about? Stop. Stop. Just win the game. Just win. Just win already, or I will put the armor back on. I mean, wait a minute. I don't have any crimes. You can't take advantage of me. You don't know my crimes. You didn't see them. Actually, there were no crimes to witness. There were no crimes at all. All I did was you know what? Screw this. Okay. Okay. I'm done here. I'm done with you, Kite. I'm done with you for the rest of the entire season. That's not entirely true. I will be back there at some point. I've told Kite enough for 1 year. That's hilarious, because the year just started last month. Dear God. Again? What if this one has the field spell? You know, the field spell that turns all my cards into zombies. I would hate that. I would hate that so much. Okay, my opponent is... that didn't... It was my turn. All right. What happens to my brain? Why does it feel like an ocean? Can it stop feeling like an ocean? Because I did a terrible job. You know what? What is going on up there? Why can't my brain just work? Well, why? Why can't it work? And I just made it easier for my opponent to win because I didn't realize it was my turn. What was I on when I didn't notice? I just did something on my turn. Like the fuck? This continues to confuse me. How would I not know it's my turn if I just did something on my turn? That means it was my turn. Where's the surprise? Oh God. I guess this is what happens when you really duel the raid boss over and over. You duel the raid boss so many times, you forget to double check that it's actually your turn. Yes, I did duel Mazar that much. You want to see Shark's level? I maxed out Shark's level. I can prove it. Though no one needs the evidence, seriously. My opponent is getting a free win. I'm just gonna sit over here and watch. Alright then. Understood. The duel is over. Now, I do admit that whatever was going on inside my brain, it definitely wasn't thinking. There was anything but actual thought up there. Okay, next duel. Next duel. This might be the last duel of the video, but that depends on how quickly it ends. If it's Kite again, that probably means there's time for another duel. I need something. I need to regain my composure. Can this please be someone? You know, this isn't much better. Yuya, we know you can duel. We know that. We've seen it a billion times. You also have protagonist energy. Dear God. Raging Pendulum, which of us is more pissed? Me, by default, because you're not usually pissed. I have seen Yuya piss less often than myself. If I rewatched Arc 5 right now, that would still be true. He may have a berserk mode, but does he have a permanent berserk mode? I come with a free berserk mode and I can use it whenever I want. Free berserk mode! And now because this is Yuya, this probably is the last duel of the video. Because although it is his turn and he can win quite easily, it's just he pendulum summons a bunch of monsters. He special summons a bunch of monsters. He's probably going to own most of this duel. He's probably going to summon more cards and do more things with his deck compared to me. And, you know, I wonder which monster I could take out of my deck. I'm talking about my extra deck. I think it would be more useful to put Dark Rebellion in there. But I still have that bias where I prefer number 70. But I prefer both of them in the deck if I'm going to put one in. Oh, dear God. You know, maybe like, do you really need three of... Listen. Yes. I need 3 of any card that I decide to put 3 of in my deck. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't always need that, but... Listen, guys, I just know what I want. I want these fusion... I want these... I need 3 Neos fusions in this deck. So, I put 3 of the cards that I can... You guys know... You guys know my deal. My deck is on screen at times. You guys can pause and see the deck list. I know because I've done that. I've done that with my own video, so I know you guys can see it. I mean, it does help that I ramble at times, and dear God... You will not stop me. Yuya, I know that 2 of us are, we've got some things in common. I mean, we know how I was when you were first introduced, but in all honesty, I think there was some projection going on, and we don't know what kind of projection because, quite honestly, I'm getting rid of you. Your life points mean nothing to me. They mean nothing to me. You're just gone. Okay, no, I just need to read that. I need to read that card just to make sure I don't do anything too stupid. Okay. Alright, now. I'm not activating the effect. The answer is no. No. And now my opponent knows that I have the terrifying ability to read. You know, I should be using this ability more often, and for some reason I'm not. I discard Neos. And I special summon... Yes, that card was used to my advantage. I attack you. Direct attack. And I did in fact win. That was great. I actually owned this duel, which to be honest, we want to see me owning duels during a villain arc, honestly. I need to be a better villain than Declan's father. Though I'm already a better villain than he is, because to be quite honest, I'm more entertaining. And who cares about Declan's father anyway? I sure as hell don't. And how is he still married? His wife didn't file for divorce? Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to be back in a second because I still haven't done enough yet. I'm not done.